Leclerc then 0.3 seconds ahead.
Charles Leclerc is going to be on pole unless Valtteri Bottas can stop him, and he can't. For the second time in his F1 career, Charles Leclerc is on pole position with a new track record as well.
V1.
Come on, baby. Yes. Feels good. Thank you.
It's lights out, away we go. Verstappen gets an awful start. He's already been bypassed by the two Mercedes, Norris and Raikkonen as well. Leclerc leads from Bottas. Then comes Lando Norris ahead of Lewis Hamilton. There goes the Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel squeezing past Lando Norris into turn 3.
And push hard, are doing well.
They're not ready for it.
Well, it kept Bottas stationary for longer, but they weren't ready, Martin, with the tyres.
Can I stop the fuel saving?
That is correct. You need to take care of the tyres.
Max, we have a significant pace advantage over Vettel in turn 1, so use that. Come on, mate, let's get it done early. Let's do it.
Verstappen goes round the outside again, and this time before the corner arrives, Max Verstappen is up into the podium positions. Verstappen, there's no stopping him today.
Taking up. Let's kill it.
Losing power.
Fail 3, fail 0, 3.
Is Verstappen going to go down the inside? Yes, he is, under braking. Max Verstappen manages to clear Valtteri Bottas.
Been behind 1 second.
Leave me alone.
Blister replacement. Keep it up, mate.
In the Austrian Grand Prix, as Verstappen leads the Austrian Grand Prix. What a battle this has
What the
been!
hell is that?
Hamilton's fourth place has just disappeared as he locks up. Sebastian Vettel goes past. Max Verstappen is going to give his fans cause for celebration once again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 victories in Formula One for Max Verstappen, and this, number 6, was very much the best. Verstappen wins. Charles Leclerc, who just couldn't fend off Verstappen in the end. It's lights out and away we go. Hamilton, I think, got a better start, but Bottas is just ahead at the moment. Covers off his teammate Leclerc in third from Verstappen, and then Sebastian Vettel and Pierre Gasly. Lando Norris looks to be making a decent start. He's level with Daniel Ricciardo already. Into Village we go. Bottas ahead of Hamilton, who's escaped trouble this time around, unlike last year. Leclerc is ahead of the Red Bull of Max Verstappen. Then comes Sebastian Vettel in fifth. 10. Verstappen's closer to Leclerc. Is he close enough? He does think about it. He wanted to move down the inside at Stowe, and Leclerc took the racing line, and very quickly Verstappen realised there was nothing doing there. Leclerc takes the inside into Vale as well, wants to force Verstappen the long way round, and definitely the Ferrari starting to struggle with traction out of some of these corners because Verstappen is on the hunt and gaining all the time. There's a terrific scrap here between Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen behind it, and there goes Max Verstappen diving down the inside, has to switch now to go round the outside. They're wheel to wheel again, unlike in Austria.
This
time
he's in trouble.
Verstappen has to come off second best, and he's conceded a bit of ground here because Sebastian Vettel's right on his tail. Vettel goes down the inside of Brooklyn somehow. Verstappen fends off the Ferrari. As into the pits comes Charles Leclerc, and into the pits comes Max Verstappen. Right, job on now for the pit crews, because we could see a swap around here. And look, they're now wheel to wheel down the pit lane, but Verstappen has actually got about a metre advantage, and they have swapped round in the pits. And even better, they get out just ahead of Carlos Sainz as well. He's got wide, has all the good work become undone as Verstappen tries to fight back and then sees Charles Leclerc swoop past him. Now he pulls out to go alongside the Ferrari. It's wheel to wheel down into Brooklyn. Leclerc is back out in front of Verstappen.
He's moving really late.
Verstappen is trying every single trick in the book at the moment, and a few pages he wrote himself as he goes onto the gravel, and you can hear the gasps, the oohs and the ahs from the crowd. Here comes Verstappen again. He's almost pushed onto the grass. Somehow Leclerc stayed ahead. Safety car deployed for Antonio Giovinazzi, who seems to have dropped it in the gravel. Max Verstappen has pitted Verstappen into the pits for the second time.
How the hell did you lose the position?
Still a long race, anything can happen, so stay focused.
Once again,
Max Verstappen, he's really struggling, isn't he, on fresh tyres?
Gotta watch these hard compound tyres as well. We're going racing. Oh, there goes Verstappen on the inside of Charles Leclerc. Verstappen struggling.
Verstappen wide again, he's now going to have to defend against Leclerc.
He's been doing all the attacking on Leclerc, now he's defending. They do touch wheels as Charles Leclerc barges his way through, and Max Verstappen hangs out round the outside to try and regain the place, which he does.
But did he regain that position off the track?
Leclerc is definitely closer to Gasly on this particular lap. Can he stay close enough to make a move around the outside of Village? He's going to go for it. It's Charles Leclerc. That is absolutely epic. Verstappen's going for it on Sebastian Vettel. He pulls out late once again, and he's got the job done. Going into Stowe, where Valtteri Bottas has pulled off some ground. Oh no! Sebastian Vettel's gone into Max Verstappen, and under braking, he just couldn't slow down, and Vettel and Verstappen come together.
Man, what was he doing?
Lewis Hamilton, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 British Grand Prix wins.
He does it, fastest lap as well on the last lap.
All the crowd, thank you so much for all coming out. I appreciate you all, and to the team, thank you so much for the opportunity to be a part of this.